tip, set the mic and killed the beat so it's dead. Came with that heat every time I'm in the booth and every time I'm in the street.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. And right now you're tuned in to Ghetto Gossip. We got some content today. Cause we got DJ Akademiks got slapped by a nigga named K Rich. And K Rich supposed to run with Lil Baby. You know, when he slapped him, this right here was for Lil Baby. But listen, he was wrong. You know, and he could have went to jail. Because he slapped DJ Akademiks for no reason. He just ran up, you know, and did what he had to do. You know, for a nigga who ain't probably paying him what he worth. You know, he can go get a regular job and get the same amount of money that this nigga Lil Baby probably paying him. Come on. This nigga run to the store and probably get his blunts. You know, probably be behind the camera so you never see him. You know, this the same nigga that Casanat girl was supposed to been fucking with. You know, behind Casanat back. You know, that's why DJ Akademiks got hands and feet put on him the way that it happened, because he put that business out. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, the nigga go to the screen, this him right here to my right, you know, bragging about how he slapped that nigga DJ Akademiks, man. I'm gonna let y'all check it out.
That's he said something, bro, I swear to God, right hand of God. I smacked the shit out of him. I smacked the shit out of him. Right hand of God, bro. I smacked the shit out of him.
You smacked Akademiks?
Yes, and then listen.
Oh,
after I smacked him, listen, I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his mans outside.
Oh, so that's why this nigga hates you. Cause I was like, bro, why?
It sucks.
I just got a YouTube video. I was in the car with K Rich.
Isn't that Lil Baby's blunt roller? Like, bro.
See you on his dick.
I'm not on his dick. Like Akademiks. Act told me that's Baby's blunt roller. I don't know him. I'm not dissing.
Well, if you didn't hear, when I was in the car with him, he said he smacked Akademiks. That's why they got beef.
Ah, I knew it. I knew he was.
He said he put hands on Akademiks. He said he dead smacked Akademiks.
Nah, not the big act. That would never happen to the big act.
Call Act right now. And ask him, did K Rich smack his ass?
Did K Rich smack his ass? Did K Rich smack his ass? Listen, how I feel in this situation, in all situations, you know, fuck a rapper. That's why I talk about these rap niggas like this. That's why I talk about these rap niggas like that. You know, it's team bloggers over here. That's what I am. You know, so that's what I'm gonna represent. You know, I'm gonna hold it down for this side. You know, the team bloggers. You know, we both sit here. All of us sit here. All of us talk our shit from the couch, from the sofa, you know, from our house. You know, that's our job. That's what we do. It's in our DNA. Now, nobody ain't really stand on business that day. You know, Adam 22 ain't stand on no business that day. You know, DJ Akademiks ain't stand on business that day. You know, and the one nigga named AJ, he ain't stand on business that day. Because DJ Akademiks could have retaliated against this little skinny ass nigga right here. You know, DJ Akademiks went out like a bitch. DJ Akademiks gonna make Lil Baby pay for it. DJ Akademiks don't want to make him pay for it, and I wonder why. Why y'all think that nigga DJ Akademiks don't want to make him pay for it, and he the one who put hands and feet on DJ Akademiks? You know, him and Lil Baby and DJ Akademiks had a long going beef for a long time, you know. So Lil Baby hadn't called it quits. You know, they hadn't grew up out of that shit. And for this to happen, DJ Akademiks feel like Lil Baby sent them, but no. It's your mouth, you know, or you should have stood on all 10. You know, see, if you do this type of shit right here, if you see a nigga that you know, Oppie, you're gonna have to stand on all 10, you know. And Lil Baby in a lose-lose situation. Because if Lil Baby lose the fight, y'all think that his career gonna be over with? Okay. If Lil Baby win the fight, do y'all think that DJ Akademiks gonna crush his career like he did before? You know? So Lil Baby in a lose-lose situation. And Lil Baby accepted the challenge to fight DJ Akademiks. Now we know, and I've seen DJ Akademiks get down. And he can't get down. You know, he was running. We see Lil Baby trying to be a bodybuilder. You know, we see him in the gym. We're working out. You know, working hard, running, doing what he got to do. Because he know what he want to do. Now, fam, listen. if Lil Baby can't get down, you know, after going to the gym and trying to work out and trying to do all this, you know, flexing, then something wrong with him. But Lil Baby gotta know how to throw hands if he, you know, sleeping with other people, women, you know, his girl, you know, and then getting into beef allegedly like this. Lil Baby, you better know how to get down. You know, now Lil Baby been dropping some hot shit. I think Lil Baby got a unique flow. You know, I think Lil Baby got some good music. I really ain't seen Lil Baby miss. Have you seen Lil Baby miss? Cause I ain't seen him miss. Not on one heartbeat. Bruh, this why I say that Lil Baby gonna suffer. And that's why I say Lil Baby gonna probably back down from the fight. Because Lil Baby already know how DJ Akademiks get down. DJ Akademiks, he can make you or break you. I'm just gonna keep it as simple. You can believe me or you ain't gotta believe me. But I can tell you like this, none of them dudes ain't standing on business, man. Cause if AJ ran how this little skinny nigga right here, AJ ran, DJ Akademiks need to get him some new security, some new goons. You know, his circle too loose, cause it shouldn't have happened. You know, just like Jew Herbo, the circle was too loose. That's how that hand was able to get up in his face. You know, and I got people sitting around here saying that was just a walkthrough. It was just a walkthrough. He got paid still. So you saying he got paid to let a nigga disrespect him? No. But anyways, back on this. Ain't no way in fuck. Not now, nigga, right? But ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let no nigga like this run up on me. No way in fuck. You know, ain't no way in hell I let a big nigga run up on me either. But I'm just saying, like, this nigga right here run up on DJ Akademiks' big ass and slap him, and DJ Akademiks wasn't quick enough to grab him. We gotta do better if we're gonna be sitting talking our shit. If we're gonna be sitting here popping our shit, how we gonna be popping our shit? We gonna have to be able to stand on all 10 toes and ball up all 10 fists and not possibly get our shit snatched off like they say Gucci Man got his shit snatched off. You feel what I'm saying? Nah. Cause I don't see how it can just fly off. So a nigga probably grabbed Gucci Man on when Gucci Man swung. But I ain't no detective. You know, I ain't on that. You know, I'm gonna let these other bloggers still talk about that and still figure it out. But we on this. Cause this nigga right here talking about it. You know, this is what we like to see. You know, some shit happened in 2026. Don't keep it a secret. We want to see it. We want to hear you talk about it. You know, DJ Akademiks came out and talked about his part of the story. You know, and DJ Akademiks was very upset. You know, and DJ Akademiks, Lil Baby, you better be ready. You know, Lil Baby, I'm telling you now. I already told y'all, but I'm talking to Lil Baby, man. You in a lose-lose situation. You're gonna have to either work it out with this nigga DJ Akademiks, break bread with DJ Akademiks, or send him some bitches. Like, that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to treat DJ Akademiks like a king. You know, you got to. Cause if you do your part, he gonna make sure that you know, eat. And if you whoop his ass, Lil Baby, if you beat DJ Akademiks, that's gonna crush your career. Rather you win or lose, it's gonna crush your career. Pay this nigga that 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 just so you don't get to enter the ring with this dude. Cause it's all a setup. But you gotta look at it, nigga. If Lil Baby and DJ Akademiks called it quits, why the fuck he run up? I mean, I feel like he just want clout. But he had the clout when They say that he was, banging, or had, Casanat, the biggest screamer, girl, and that was his first girlfriend. That was Casanat first girlfriend. So y'all can imagine how he feeling on the inside, right? Because when you had your first girlfriend, how it was, but we're gonna get back on this. We're gonna stick to the strip, we're gonna stick to the topic, we're gonna stick to the subject, This nigga still can get locked up for the shit that he did. You know that? Why I say that? DJ Akademiks ain't even got to call the law. Why? Because this nigga right here already put his business out on the streets. He already put it out on the streets. That's why I say this nigga right here got to be clout chasing. This nigga right here ain't no good. And Lil Baby need to cut ties with this nigga. If this nigga gonna be doing this type of shit, causing this type of drama in your life, you need to get rid of this nigga K Rich. Why the fuck do they call this nigga K Rich? K Rich don't even look rich. You should have called him K Po. Yeah, K Po. Because he don't look like he got nothing. He look like he in Lil Baby basement. This nigga ain't getting no money. And see, Lil Baby. See, if Lil Baby would have really wanted to cut the beef off with DJ Akademiks, I also believe that he would have cut that song when he said DJ Akademiks niggas acting like they can't get touched. Yeah, he said that. DJ Akademiks niggas acting like they can't get touched. That's what Lil Baby said. So if Lil Baby wanted to squash the beef and he meant that and he wanted to stand on that, he would have did what he had to do. But, these niggas in Atlanta ain't dropping. They ain't gonna drop. I don't think Lil Baby gonna respond. That's what I think these Atlanta niggas gonna start doing. I think these Atlanta rappers, when some shit happen or some shit go down, they're gonna try to keep it a secret. They ain't gonna try to let us know. So we need a nigga like Lil Woody in Atlanta that's gonna put the business out. Lil Woody, you gotta put the business out. Cause they gonna try to keep everything a secret up there in Atlanta. So, hey. Cause if this nigga went to the internet to talk about it, I don't think, y'all let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section. But I don't think we'll know about this, because I don't think that DJ Akademiks would have came out and said anything about it. What y'all think? Y'all gotta let me know. Am I tripping or what? These Atlanta rappers gonna start keeping shit on the hush, sweeping it up under the rug. You know how they did Gunna. That's why T.I. so mad about people really talking about Atlanta. But Atlanta did some fucked up shit. Y'all ain't practicing or doing what y'all was preaching. And it ain't nothing but facts and the truth that we sitting here saying. Y'all act like we can't vent on the truth. Y'all let me know what y'all smoking on right now, man. Y'all let me know what y'all smoking on right now. But listen here, man. If they get in that ring and fight, Lil Baby, he gonna win. Straight up. But at the end, the back end, what y'all like to call it, Lil Baby gonna lose. See, DJ Akademiks don't want to fight this nigga probably because he don't want to get this nigga no clout if he win or lose. Nigga, you slapped me. That was that. I'm gonna take that out on your big dog. It probably was a setup. DJ Akademiks, everybody knew DJ Akademiks was gonna be there. Lil Baby, because like I said, this nigga don't look rich at all. He look like he in Lil Baby basement. So the nigga K Po, I'm gonna call him K Po, but his name is K Rich. So K Po, got mad about that situation, about that business between, Cass and that, And he was like, hey, little baby, you know, DJ Akademiks gonna be here. You know, he already gave us a drop, you know, sort of like what Fulio did. Everybody knew where Fulio was gonna be at. That was DJ Akademiks' situation. Like I said, everybody knew he was gonna be there. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that. Let me get my thoughts right real quick. Everybody knew that, you know, DJ Akademiks was gonna be there. So what I was trying to say was, this nigga say, little baby, you know, or whatever they call little baby. Hey man, DJ Akademiks gonna be in so-and-so, man, at the fight, man. I gotta be there. But listen, DJ Akademiks, man, you should have handled that shit right then and there. Cause if a nigga slap me, bitch, we gonna handle it right there. Whether I win, whether I lose, whether it's a motherfucking draw, we gonna handle it right there. He put his hands on me. Ain't no way around that, bro. Nowhere around that at all. So no, you can't let this nigga go and trick you off the streets like that. Because he wasn't really no threat. But security should have been a little closer to body this nigga, to do his job like Jake Paul shit got did, for running up on somebody who was just walking, most likely talking to his homeboys, minding his business. You know, that's the reason. That's what's wrong with these fools nowadays. You know, they get out of pocket. You know, they get hot-headed. You know, they don't think straight. You know, they get on them drugs, you know, and they do whatever come to their mind. And then when they get behind bars or got to pay out money for damages, DJ Akademiks, man, you need to sue this nigga. Sue this nigga. Sue him. Ain't no way around that. If you ain't touch him when he slapped you, sue him. This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. If y'all fuck with anything I say, y'all let me know in the comment section. If you ain't fuck with nothing I said, bro, let me know in the comment section. I'm out. Peace.
I spit hollow tips, set the mic and keep the beat so it's dead. Came with that heat every time I'm in the booth and every time I'm in the street.